everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3, Episode 9. All right, everybody. So I don't want to waste no time. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. I feel like this was the best episode of the whole season. No tea, no shade. It was a good, cute little episode. Like I said, a little far-fetched, but still cute. Basically, in this episode, we have Cooper Saxe from the grave wreaking havoc on everybody in the community, child. He done wrote letters to the mama, the grandma, the auntie, the cousin, the sister, the brother, the baby, the cousin, the family dog. And ain't nobody got time for Saxe and his shenanigans. But he says now that he's in the other realm, my God, R.I.P. Saxe, now he can play just as dirty as everybody else. So we see Tyreek, he goes to Davis' office. He looking through everything. At the same time, we see Kane also going to Davis' offices. He been trying to get a hold of Davis because, Effie got locked up for murder. You remember on this last episode. So, he trying to get a hold of him to go down there to meet her at the jailhouse. So he runs into Tyreek, and they kind of go back and forth about, Tyreek, like, I know that's why you dating my leftovers, because you want to be me. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be me. You be hating on me. You know what I'm saying? And they get in a little tete-a-tete, and Tyreek get his ass beat again, y'all. Tyreek can't fight on. He be talking a whole lot of noise, but Tyreek cannot fight. At least his daddy could fight, y'all. But Davis break it on up, and then Kane leaves. So Tyreek tells him about the police file from Zeke's murder case, and it was found in Saxe's desk. So, McLean is real shook up because basically if he knows that Saxe took the picture of that file, and if Saxe has it, that means Jenny and them probably have it because Saxe was a mole, right? Tyreek takes the original report from McLean and he says that he'll hide it from him. So Blanca and Jenny, they are working on Effie, but Miss Effie is not flipping for nobody. All she keeps asking for is a lawyer, and they like, listen, if she don't flip, we don't really have no case, okay? They get a call from Medina and they discover that Saxe has passed away. They go see him at the morgue, and Jenny break down, but you wasn't worrying about him when you told him F him, and you couldn't give him no protection, girl. Like, what you thought was gonna happen, sis? You thought he was gonna walk out and just skip through the park and be alive, girl? Like, girl, you playing with real killers out here, so don't cry now, ho. Don't cry now, ho. Later on, they meet with the other agent. I don't know if y'all know, but one of the young agents working on the case is supposed to be Angela's nephew. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I caught that on the earlier episode, okay? So, anywho, they meet with them and they decide that McLean has something to do with this whole situation with Saxe dying, right? They gotta flip Effie at this point because they don't have no case if they don't flip Effie. Everything gonna go out the window. So Brayden and Kane are meeting up, and Kane damn near run Brayden over. He hit him with a dope, but boy, you just stood there and let the damn car hit you. Why you ain't give out the way? Like, the car was coming to you very fast, sir. You could have just stepped out of the way, okay? But then he confronts them about, whether or not he knew if Lauren was alive. He says he didn't know. Basically, he tried to do what he was supposed to do with her, but then Effie got in the car and drove away with her. And so he don't know what happened after that. Brayden is telling the truth at this point. At this point, I feel like Brayden need to catch a body because he been getting away with not putting in no work. But you can't be no play drug dealer. Either you gonna do it or you ain't gonna do it. I don't know, baby, but it's time for Brayden to get some work in. I don't know. So Monet reads a letter from Saxe, and in this letter, Saxe says that Tyreek is working with the feds. Now, we know that Saxe is lying. Tyreek is not working with the feds, and then later on, Diana visits her, and, she basically tells Diana, hey, I need you to, make sure, I'm saying, he not working with the feds, even though she don't believe he is, but, Diana is like, let me find out, and she's like, all right, well, go up to the school, do what you do, get the information, you know what I'm saying, holla at me. Tyreek visits Brayden because Brayden ribs was messed up or whatever after Kane done damn near killed him with this vehicle. And he tells them they got to do something about Lucas. Basically, they got to kill this nigga because he finna turn everybody in because it's been dropped off to the SEC. Did that happen yet? I don't know if that happened yet. But it's about to happen. Evelyn goes to Monet's bar like a woman. You know what I'm saying? She want to talk to her like a woman and asks her what she know about Gordo and Gordo being missing. Now Monet, she denies everything, of course, and says she thought him and Drew was good. The last time I saw him, I thought everything was good. Now Evelyn don't believe this. She like, I'm coming to you as a mother. I'm coming to you as a mother. Monet say, listen, I don't know what happened to him. They ain't got nothing to do with me, okay? Evelyn say, listen, I gave you some grace with that other situation, but I ain't gonna let slide this time, okay? If I find out something wrong with my son, it's about to be some consequences and some repercussions. And my neighbor's like, bitch, you trying to threaten me, ho? You trying to threaten me? Monet, the dun-da-da? The dun-da-da-da-da? Like, girl, you trying us. Kane did show up, so, Evelyn was outnumbered. She had to go ahead and just, push back, fall back, and leave, right? Drew tells Monet that, and Kane, basically, they got to take the Castillos out. They got to take them out. Shout out to Rock. Everybody, the whole family. I'm like, damn, you gonna kill the mama, the daddy, and all the kids? You gonna kill the whole family, bitch? Damn, I hope it's one of them that just they ain't come that night. Golly, y'all gonna kill everybody? Drew tell everybody, it's his mess and he gonna clean it up. So Tyreek goes to Obi, and Obi is snatching somebody's teeth clean up out his mouth. Tyreek tells him, listen, we ain't gonna have the money on time. We ain't gonna make the quota. Okay? And I need you to kind of like extend this with Noma. It just ain't gonna happen. The police in our business, we had to stop the operation on Wall Street. We ain't gonna make it, and I ain't trying to die. He agrees to stall Noma because at first he was like, I'm not going to do that because Noma is the only person who have the influence to give me and my family passports to get to America. And he said, well, what if I can get you the passports? You know what I'm saying? I'm a resourceful guy. He like, okay, well, if you can do it, I'm going to stall her or whatever. So it ain't really take much for Obi to turn on Noma. I thought he was a loyal soldier to the end. I guess he a loyal soldier to the passport, okay? Into the green card. Was it a green card? It might have been a green card, but it's either a green card or a passport, child. But either way, they trying to come to America. Now, Tyreek then goes to Tate, and he asks for the green cards. And Tate, says that he needs a boost in his number, which Tyreek agrees to. Tate asks about Weston Holdings, and is it legit? He been hearing some rumors. He been hearing some things about them not being on the up and up. And Tyreek's like, nah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's great. My trust in there, like everything cool. It's a good company, which immediately lets Tate know that Tyreek is lying, right? So he then calls his girl, Harper, and then they meet up with another guy who's like an accountant. He like, listen, I've been trying to call on their ass, baby. I've been trying to call on them people, but you know what I'm saying? My calls keep getting, rerouted. My calls keep getting denied. Don't nobody call me back. You understand what I'm trying to say? But them hoes got something shady going on. And he's like, okay, well, I'm agree to help you take them down if that's going to give me a boost in my numbers. They're like, we know this about politics. He was like, yeah, it's about politics, but also we gonna take their ass down, okay? So Tate finna put in the call with the SEC about the Ponzi scheme that's going on at Weston Holdings. Davis goes to help Effie, but she declines his help. He basically tells her, you gonna go to jail no matter what happens. It's just for how long you gonna go to jail for is the issue. And she like, bitch, you drunk, number one, okay? I have a lawyer, but I can't get in touch with him because a girl keep jumping in front of me in the line. And he like, okay, I'm gonna see what I gotta do. She like, I ain't going about your business or whatever. He like, cool, I'm gonna see what I gotta do. The FBI raids Weston Holdings, but guess what? Lucas is nowhere to be found. His ass slip, dip, and slide right on out the door. Okay, can't nobody find him. Big brother looking for him. Kiki looking for him. Everybody looking for him. Lucas is out of there. So now Jenny gets her letter from Saxe, and Saxe is telling her that he loved her and he wanted to have I'm like, this is so... Their whole relationship was completely unbelievable. Like, child, y'all tried us with this whole storyline with them sleeping together and her crying. Like, girl, you just told him F him 5 minutes ago. Like, you was not thinking about that man. You did not want to be with him. You ain't have not a piece of feeling for him. And now you reading the letter, now you crying. Really? For real? Dax tells her that his gift to her is freedom. He don't want this case to take her down like it took him down. You know what I'm saying? And she needs to let it go. He can play as dirty as they can, so he's going to take care of everything for her. So she says, she understand what he's saying, but she's not going to let it go. She's doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down. She's going to take down Davis. She's going to take down the Tejadas. She's going to take down Tyreek and everybody else. What's going to happen is they're going to take her ass down. That's what's going to happen, y'all. We've been watching this show a long time. Baby, you are on a fool's errand thinking you finna take this whole organization down. It's not about to happen. Jenny and Blanca, they confront Davis about Saxe's death, basically when he leaving from going to see Effie, and he like, I'm gonna sue y'all for harassment. You not gonna bring it into no grand jury. If you need somebody to blame yourself, ho. Blame yourself for the reason why he's dead. I don't know why my brother killed him. I don't know what's going on. So basically, like, roped up some kind of plan where, they saw the footage from where he met with Diana and slipped her that note. And so they know that they gave Saxe false information, and then because they knew Saxe was the mole or whatever. So, and now they saying that he got his brother to go and kill him because he was about to die anyway. And he had already took the rap for him one time before or whatever, which is not that far off from the truth. But the fact of the matter is they got the evidence illegal. Like, they have to be able to prove it, and you're not going to be able to prove all of that stuff with illegal evidence. Like, girl, you can't do that. Okay, so I don't know. They done did so much dirt, you can't prove that they did dirt when you do dirt too. That's not how, like, the law is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I understand what she's saying, but the good sis, like, miss me with the whole, you know, we gonna turn you in because, you know, you did this. He like, girl, miss me with all that shit, okay? Tyreek tells Brayden to kill Lucas. Or Lucas is gonna turn everybody in. He gonna throw everybody under the bus. He gonna let everybody take the rap. And you know what I'm saying? They need to kill him. Brayden tells him, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be someone who could kill my father. And Tyreek like, what you said? Who said that? Who said that? Nigga, who said that? I didn't say that. Who said that? Did you say that? Because I didn't say that. Brayden is like, I just don't want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? That's my family. I don't want to be somebody who could harm my family. And he's like, listen, what about this family? This is the family you said that you love so much. Like, this the family. What you gonna do for this family? Because we're all gonna go to jail because of your damn uncle. Lucas does exactly what everybody thought he was gonna do, which is call Medina and tell them that he know about a drug operation. Not only do he know about the Ponzi scheme that he had no involvement in whatsoever, not only do he know about that, he also knows about a drug operation that has been going on Wall Street, and he could tell him all about it. So his plan was to throw his brother under the bus, Brayden daddy, Brayden, Tyreek, and Kiki under the bus while he get off scot-free. So he tell them he gonna, and they know he's lying, right? But they don't care because whatever they tell him could lead them to some more information. Y'all see how the police do? They do shady stuff so that it can get them to something so they can wiggle out some type of way to say they got it legally, right? So that's what they trying to do. So he offers them, you know, the information in exchange for immunity, and then he tells them to check their email about the Doja coin or the Crash coin. That's what it is, the Crash coin. So, you know, the Crash coin, I don't know if it's going to lead back to anything, but, you know, now they going to see how they was running the operation or whatever. He going to throw her ass under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Brayden is right about that. Oh, and I forgot when they was with the family and everything was going on, the raid was going, they tried to blame it on Kiki, and he was like, he deflected for Kiki, basically, you know, made it like she didn't know what was going on. So Diana asked Tyreek if he working for the feds, and Tyreek denies it. So he comes over and, you know, she like, well, you know, did you set me up to go to the bricks or whatever? He was like, no, I ain't been up there in like a whole semester. I didn't know they had cameras up there. And she was like, well, I got, you know, they saw me on camera doing that, so you're not working for the feds. He like, girl, I just got you out of jail. Like, what you mean I'm working for the feds, huh? And so she like, well, you know, I just stop for 1 minute. You know, what if I move and if I transfer? You know, what do that mean for us? What do that mean for us? Tyreek looked at her like, huh? Girl, I got to go. I got stuff to do. You need to worry about yourself. Don't be worried about me, girl. I got to go get these money. Okay, I got to get this money. I'm trying to stay out of jail. Y'all bump one time. And now you talking about what do that mean for us? Diana, go sit down somewhere, girl. RSJ calls Tyreek and is like, you did not tell me that Tate was going to call the SEC. He said, what the hell? I didn't know Tate was going to call the SEC. And he like, well, you better fix this problem. Drew, Diana, they pieced together Tyreek having to file and kind of put 2 and 3 together. And then Kane confirms about Lorenzo killing Zeke. And all the kids, they confront Monet. And this is the big explosive scene because Monet kicks everybody out. And basically, you know, they get in a fight. She said, you should have been the one who died. You know, you only think about yourself. And you took our father away from us and yada, yada, yada. And they almost fight. And she kick everybody out. And she tell them she don't need them. So Monet is on her own, at least for the time being. Now, Tyreek meet up with Pinky. I think that's the person that did the Crash Coin website situation, I think, or whatever they got going on. So, you know, they for finding Lucas, so he pay him or whatever. And so, but as he's there, Brayden is already there talking to Lucas, and Lucas is walking around gloating about how he about to throw everybody under the bus. He's not going to jail, and how he different from Brayden because he not finna take the blame for no shit like Brayden took the blame, okay? And Brayden promptly pushed his ass over the balcony. Finally, he put in some work. He got a body, okay? He falls off the balcony. Lucas falls and he hits the top of a car. And Tyreek sees this happen and he just walks off as the crowd gathers. Then we see Kane visiting Effie, and Effie is not here for him and his shenanigans. She don't want to talk to him just because they had sex a couple of times. She did not tell him to help her. She didn't tell him to do nothing. He can get because her real lawyer gonna be there in a minute and she ain't got time, okay, to be talking to him. And, he gets up and leave with an attitude. And, she hard, but, you can see her little face. She looks sad, like she didn't want to say that to Kane. You know what I'm saying? Then we see Child popping up out the goddamn woodwork. We see two big head ass. I guess since Courtney Kim gone, he got a job back. Anywho, he confronts Tyreek about some money that he owes him, and he said, I got some information from Sax. Sax wrote him a letter. So I guess this information is like where Tyreek and where Tasha and Jazz and Grandma is, right? So he's like, I give you the letter for $100,000. He's like, bro, I ain't got $100,000. Like, I'm not gonna have $100,000, and I don't have $100,000. I don't have no product. I ain't running no business. I ain't got no money. He like, all right, well, give me your car. You can have my car. So he trade him for the hoopty, and Tyreek is off again, and he has Tasha's address at this point. So he gives, he goes outside the house and he waits, okay? Now, Yaz see him some kind of way. She break away from the FBI in the house, y'all. Far-fetched as hell, okay? But okay. She break away from the FBI. She saw him. She went. She was talking to him. As she's talking to him, he sees a truck pull up. And like a loud Mustang, vehicle, loud car, right? Pulls up, and then we see Tommy, child, getting out the car, shooting up the agents to get into the house, and he goes into the house. And Tyreek is like, oh my God. So they go into the house, and he waits like by the door or something like that. Tommy has gotten to the house, and he got the gun trained on Tasha. He done came from around the corner, you know what I'm saying, with the gun on Tasha. And basically, he's ready to get his revenge. I feel like Tommy should let this go at this point. Like, sir, aren't you living your life? Why are you still trying to kill Tasha? Like, let it go. Let it go. Let it go, sir. Let it go. Tyreek come up in the house. He get Yaz to wait. He pull a gun, right? So they both got the gun on each other. Tasha is like, don't do this. You ain't gonna do this in front of the kids. You know what I'm saying? And all this type of stuff, right? So the marshal comes in. He shoot the marshal. I'm talking about Tommy, this is, right? And so once again, the gun is back on them too. And all of a sudden, Tyreek get bust over the back of the head, and when he wakes up, he's in the hospital to Tamika, telling him that his grandmother and his sister are safe, but Tasha is kidnapped. She's missing. Okay, so Tommy has probably taken her somewhere, to kill her, torture her, whatever the case may be, right? So that's how the episode ended. It ended in kind of like a surprising way. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting us to see all these old and familiar faces, and I'm sure that's probably because Force is going to come back. Either that or, something is going to happen where these people are going to be back on power again, and wouldn't that be nice? I think that would be great. So, yeah, I thought this episode was a good episode. I ain't going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. It was action-packed from the beginning to the end, y'all. So I'm excited to see the season finale. I know the leaks are out there, but I ain't going to watch it because I don't feel like searching the internet for it. That's just, to be honest with you, I don't really feel like searching on the internet to find it. So I'm just going to wait till the season finale come on, y'all. So, I'll talk about it after it happens. So I want to hear your thoughts about this episode. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. And I'll talk to you on the next video. Peace. You are good. Hallelujah. You are good. Ooh, let me hear you say you are good.